Good evening, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us. You find us once again doing Praetorium because, of course, it's always Praetorium on this channel. Praetorium 24/7. It happens. But, yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a good night. Gang. Supposed to hit me with a regen. Thank you. That was a bit overpowered. Silly cat girls sprinting in like that. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I'm thinking about adding a fourth night to the stream. But I'm not sure which one. Honestly, I'm leaning towards Mondays or Wednesdays. I don't want to do Wednesdays, so let's go... Friday, everyone wants to go out. No one wants to stay in and watch a streamer on Fridays. What are we thinking, chat? I guess I should probably... announce in a few Discords. That I'm live. What do you guys think? What would be a good fourth night to stream? We're doing all right. Now this should ding me. Put me one level closer to my goal, chat. Getting all classes to 90 before Dawntrail. That's what I thought. I'll do it all myself. It happens. It happens, chat. Oh, you piece of shit. Who the fuck is everyone? Hey! How've you been, Hyde? Long time no see, you know, all of 24 hours. Trying to keep this as a regular thing, you know? Trying to do 3 nights a week. I'm debating doing a 4th, but I just don't know when. You know? So right now I've been streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Usually about 6 to 9. Well, it's like Wednesdays I sometimes like to go play Commander, so I don't want to do it Wednesday night. Friday nights, no one wants to stay at home and watch a streamer. There's always stuff going on Friday nights. Saturday, same thing. Sunday, people are home. They're kind of, you know, resting up, getting ready for the work week. I could do Mondays, but Mondays are so bad for MMOs. I guess I could do like an alternate stream on Mondays where I play like Baldur's Gate or something. That could work. But I'm trying to get all classes to 90 before Dawntrail. which comes out end of June, beginning of July. And on top of that, I'm making 7 YouTube videos a week and working a 40-hour work week. And I still have to cook dinner most nights and handle the laundry and do a bunch of other stuff. I got a spreadsheet. 132 levels away. Right? Like, the only reason I'm able to do that many videos is because of my wife. No, 132 sounds like a lot, but at 2 a day, I'll finish up about a week prior. Not quite a week prior, like 5 or 6 days prior. And I've been doing like 2 or 3 at night. It's just a matter of consistency. How's it going, Crazy? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, come on, where's the button? Fortunately, my Commander videos I do 5 of those a week, and those are pretty formulaic. So those are usually pretty easy to knock out. Those are only about 2, maybe 3 hours of work. And I can usually do those during work. Or at least get most of the stuff done during work. I just need to record it off work. The hard part of the anime and manga ones, because those are not formulaic, every video is a little bit different. Every video, because every story is a little bit different, so you need to approach each of them differently. Like, how I approach a summary of what I think is going to happen in Season 2 of My Dress Up Darling is completely different than doing a deep dive into everything that happened in Chapter 102 or 101. Yeah, because 103 is not coming out till May, so... But, like, a deep dive of a single chapter of One Piece, I'm going to need to reference all the other chapters of One Piece, of the events that happened and how they affect the past and my predictions for the future and all that stuff. That's like a week's worth of work right there. That's 20 hours. Even if the video is only 10 minutes, that's 20 hours worth of work. You know? It's like a cosplay. Right, Hyde? It's like a cosplay. Some cosplays you look at and you're like, wow, that must have taken a really long time. And you're like, oh yeah, it totally did. Because you found the perfect fabric the first time you went and you got lucky and cut everything out perfectly. And other times it's like, oh, that looks like a really simple outfit. And I'm like, this took 80 hours of work. I don't know if you remember or not, I made a tunic for Jiraiya out of linen that was a Celtic knotwork racing stripe that went up one knee, over the shoulder, and all the way back down to the other side. Oh yeah, he's wonderful. It took 20 hours to cut out the applique and 40 hours to sew it on. But you look at it and you're like, people that don't know how to sew, they look at it and they're like, oh, that looks really simple. How nice. And everyone that does know how to sew is like, you did what? Like, I listened to 2 Wheel of Time books from the time it took me to sew this up. The whole books. So right now, we are fighting against the Imperials. This is the end dungeon for A Realm Reborn. So this is level 50, the level 50 story coming to a close. Each expansion, this is in case you ever decide to start playing, just so you can understand some of the terminology, Hyde. Each expansion, you have the core story, and then you have the post-whatever expansion content. And the post-content serves 2 purposes. It serves to wrap up, give you extra things to do, but also, as far as story is concerned, it wraps up any loose threads from the original, from the main story, while also setting up events in the next expansion. And to be honest, the post-ARR, so Final Fantasy came out, Final Fantasy 14 came out, it was dog water, absolute horse crap, one of the worst MMOs ever made. And they brought in a producer, Yoshi P, to Yoshida-san to come in and fix everything. And while they were releasing patch contents for 1.0, they were also developing 2.0, and they hit the whole frickin' server, they hit the whole game with a giant meteor and reset the story back to square one, and you are now no longer in 1.0, it's now all 2.0. And so 2.0 came out, and it was a huge hit. Everybody loved it. It was so much fun. And then we got 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.55. Those post-ARR expansions, the 2.1, 2.2, all of those were okay. They were fine. But they were still kind of lacking. They didn't quite have the oomph of the story that we were used to. They were a little rough to play against. And then 3.0 came out. And 3.0 was phenomenal. Like, holy crap. And then 3.1 continued it being that good. And 4.0 came out. And 4.0 wasn't bad. Like, I'm not hating on it. But it was sandwiched in between 3.0 and 4.0, which is Heaven's Word and Shadowbringers. And Heaven's Word's great, don't get me wrong. Shadowbringers is the best Final Fantasy I have ever played. Hang on, after this fight I'll show you. You start out the game with just a couple of buttons, so it's not that hard. And you get more buttons added in, and eventually you don't have a ton of buttons, you don't have a super complicated rotation. Bring it over here. I use one of these. Because holy crap, do I need it. So, for the most part, I'll show you after we come back to a bar again. The annoying part about this dungeon... Hey, Marcus. Yeah, these are some IRL friends from another Discord. I figured, hey, you know what? I should probably promote myself a little bit. Marcus is a friend from Canada. Hyde. He is obsessed with elves. So if you show him any of your elf cosplays, you will get a fan for life. What was I talking about? No, I've been playing MMOs for years. As far as I know, there's a lot of buttons. The Maple Place. I know there's a lot of buttons, but honestly, you're only using 4 to 6 of them fairly regularly. The rest are cooldowns that you'll maybe pop once a fight or once every other fight. Occasionally you're building up to a big spender that you're going to pop every like minute or so. Like this button right here is Inner Beast. Yeah, Inner Beast. It eventually evolves into Fellcleave. And big smashy attack. Roar. But I have to build up this meter to be able to use it. It costs 50. So my regular attacks build that meter up, I then spend it and smash. I have other buttons that cause me to deal additional damage, so obviously I want to pop those right before I go through my big smashy phase, so that my big smashy phase is even bigger and smashier. It's... honestly, you don't start out with this many buttons, you start out with like 1 or 2. So when you first start an MMO, any MMO, but especially this one, you only have a couple of buttons. So you'll eventually get more and more abilities, and you'll look at them, and most of them you'll be like, oh, that's really cool, and you'll set it aside and rarely use it. Like, I have an entire section of what are called cooldowns, and you don't pop all of your cooldowns at the same time. They're tanking cooldowns. So they're specifically designed for Um, you'll see me use it in the upcoming fight. The big boss will put a red circle, a red marker on me. That's to denote that there's going to be a big attack coming in and smashing me. And oh, he's got such a great villain monologue. Hyde, this is going to be right up your alley.
For whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead. Though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
Oh. So these guys are the villains? Period. You start as the villains, you fight them as the villains, you're always against them, yada yada yada. And then in Endwalker, which is the current expansion, you go there to their kingdom, and it has fallen due to a civil war. And it is... You're dealing with these brainwashed people who were taught that we were evil and monsters, and all of the magic that we used was horrible. So it's like, imagine going in as a spec ops into North Korea after North Korea's fallen. But North Koreans don't want to have anything to do with Americans because Americans are monsters and they're going to eat their babies and stuff. So you're this whole nation of people that have been fighting against us because they've been brainwashed by an evil regime for millennia. And yeah, it's just heart-wrenching because this woman and her little brother go and die to monsters rather than get healed by us. Like, brutal. Yeah. Really, really good series. No, the main... How do I put this? Super heavy. The main... So, you've got the main story quest, and then you've got, like, side quests, and each class has its own story. And the woman who wrote the Dark Knight story quest was so good, and the story is so amazing. Basically, you start out as a Dark Knight. This is the opening of the Dark Knight quest. You become a Dark Knight, and you have to tap into your inner rage when you see injustice happening. And a woman is falsely accused by the Knights, so they can go interrogate her. And you know exactly what's happening. They never actually use the word, but she's being dragged off into the men's barracks. So, like, this just innocent civilian woman. And you go in and go berserk and murder a bunch of temple guards. It's awesome. But written by a woman, very good, very in-depth story. She winds up becoming the lead writer for the last expansion and for this expansion. And holy crap, her storytelling is phenomenal. And she doesn't have a problem going to dark places every once in a while. It's really good. So I'm pressing 4 real quick to be able to pop a short cooldown. Yeah, happy to. And then that's it. I just go back to my 1, 2, 3 rotation now. And we just keep an eye on these guys, and we dodge them because they're telegraphing where the attacks are going to be. And this guy's going to get hit. Boom. See, he got hit. No, I get it. See, there's the big red circle. And I'm going to pop a cooldown so I don't take as much damage. Hyde's just lurking. I appreciate you, Hyde. go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And he's gonna split here in a minute. And we just pop cooldowns. Dodge this shit. Oh my god, get out of my way! What are you doing? Movies. Big bada boom. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. No LB this time. That's okay. That's okay. Love to see it. No, you were not impressive, sir. We'll give it to the machinist. Random players. These are actual human beings. Yay, I got a player commendation. How many more do I need to get? 14. Ugh, I'm not excited about that. Alright, that's one level down today. So I only have 18 more to go for Warrior. There is an option in Final Fantasy XIV. Here, I'll show you real quick. Let's go. Here, I'll show you. We're going to go duty support. And the Siren Song is the highest level dungeon I can do right now. So we're going to register for this duty. We're going to commence. And we are currently doing this dungeon with NPCs. And we're going to eat an egg. All food in this game, it doesn't matter what it is, all food gives you a 3% bonus to XP. So the nice thing about this game is it's roughly a 3 to 7 ratio as far as AoE is concerned. So it's probably closer to like 3 to 7.5. So a single target attack, your single target rotation is going to do equivalent of 7.5 damage. But an AoE is going to do 3 damage, but it's going to do 3 damage to everyone in the AoE. Oh, they're wonderful. So if there's 3 or more monsters, you will do more damage if you do an AoE. But if there's a single target, now I'm off on the actual exact numbers, but it's like it's a ratio thing. So as long as there are 3 or more monsters, you want to do AoE. The problem with NPCs is they never AoE. Ever. Alright, and there's more of them. They're going to jump out at us. Where is he going to stand? go. So I'm a week behind on the Angel anime, Marcus. So I've only seen up to episode 2. I did catch up on Slime, and of course I'm caught up on Kaiju number 8. I'm not caught up on Spice and Wolf, but I'm not really worried about catching up on Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf is very much a wait until it gets dubbed and binge the whole thing. So I've already read the book, so not too worried about watching the anime. Hey Pi, how you been, bud? How's your weekend? Did you fit? How'd that video you were working on? How's that coming along? Crash on the boat. Jump down. Let the tank handle it. Something else in this game is a player, like a player tank instead of an NPC tank. You notice how he's only pulling one pack of mobs at a time? He could run over there and pull the next pack of mobs. And usually you'll do that with a group because it's faster. And you just group up 2 or 3 packs of mobs and you pop a cooldown so you don't die. And then you just AoE everything down. I know I'm doing my rotation wrong, I just don't care. Ah! Alright. What? Oh, it's single target. I know that the longest part for you is doing the clip gathering. You said the script's already done, right? Sage, nice. Lease. Awesome. Okay.
Too slow.
Yeah. And you like your clips a lot shorter. You like them to be like See, that's another problem with NPCs is they don't stack. You have to stack on top of them. Oh well. Shit happens. I'll do some PvP after this. So, the 3 best ways to level an alt... Well, there's like a bunch of alternate content you can do if you get bored. But I'm not trying to push power level 1 class all the way up to the top. Yeah, a lot of them. Currently, I'm working on one for a patron. He's having me watch an anime called Planetarium, and I'm working on a video for that one. I've got some commander decks that I'm working on.
Focus. Release.
What is that? I've got a... The script I was working on today is for... Hang on, let me look at the title so I can read it. It's one of those ridiculously long light novel titles. A hero trained by the most evil Demon King is unrivaled in the Academy of Returnees from Another World.
Feel the might of the Kraken.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. It is an isekai. Big fan of isekais, I don't really care. It's weird. It's a post-isekai. So, I don't know if you've ever seen or ever heard of Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero, but take that and make it less ecchi. So, Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero is... A lot of people trashed on it because it was a... it's an ecchi series. But it's one of those... It's ecchi to help get you into the series, not ecchi because it's just trying to be ecchi. The premise of Aesthetica of a Rogue Hero, and you can go watch Season 1 over on Crunchyroll. It came out like a decade ago. It came out a while. Is... Main character... saves or beats the Demon Lord. Well, okay. Portal Fantasy happens. People get summoned to this other world. They go there. They get special abilities. Then they come home. They come home and they still have their special abilities. Well, everyone is forced to attend a school. And of course, the school is run by the military-industrial complex. Because, of course, the military-industrial complex... I'm not going to judge you for Beastars. It's a phenomenal anime. But it's run by the military-industrial complex. Because, of course, the military-industrial complex would want a bunch of super-powered teenagers under their thumb. And that's the concept I really enjoyed. I mean, yes, the main character does fight against... He doesn't want to hit women. He doesn't want to hurt women. So rather than hurting them, he... steals their underwear and throws it into the air. So it is ecchi, but it's not as bad as others I've seen. I mean, you've seen Beastars. Yeah, so it's a really interesting concept. Like, superheroes come back from another world, what do you do with them? You don't want superpowered teenagers walking around. Are you kidding me? Like, holy cow. Well, this manga asks the question, what if there were multiple worlds? And what if there were multiple heroes that came back from those worlds? and they all wound up at a school together. And the school was built specifically to control them because, and to give them something to do, because what are you going to do after you've saved the world? What job are you going to have? So the series is really interesting, and it centers around, so there's a whole bunch of heroes that have all gone somewhere and saved the world and yada yada yada, and they're all really powerful. And our main boy wasn't summoned by a goddess. He wasn't given a special power like everybody else at this school. He's a nobody. He just kind of wound up on another world and eventually made his way back home. But he did wind up learning a few things, so they can't just, let him wander off and do whatever. But he comes back to Earth not as someone who... what's the word? He never defeated a demon lord. He never ever fought one. And because there's multiple worlds, that means travel between worlds is possible. So there's legend tells of a demon lord who was so insane and so wicked that she wiped out 3,000 worlds and no one could stop her. Armies of heroes were sent to kill this woman and no one could stop her. And eventually she comes to her senses. She was like under some kind of like curse power or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. But she came to her senses and she decides to summon a boy and train him to kill herself because she doesn't want to go on that rampage again. And she trains him for millennia. And
Away with you.
Eventually he beats her. But he doesn't kill her, he just brings her back to her senses. And now she's disguised as a cat. She's transformed herself into a cute little black cat. And they're attending the school together. And everyone's dogging on him because, no, you never defeated a demon king. No, he didn't. He was trained by the most powerful demon king ever. And is pretty much just unstoppable. But so it's like a power fantasy from hell, but it's neat how they're playing things out. So I'm really enjoying the series. I like isekai is really common these days, where somebody gets hit by a truck and winds up some fantasy world.
I hope you like it.
Oh god. Hi, I don't know if I told you, there's a guy in my guild whose name is Oyasumi Bun Bun. So yeah, I'm enjoying the series.
Here it comes.
Excited to see where it goes.
Feel the might of the Kraken. Away with you.
That's what I thought. Oh, this room. Oh, Yasumi Bun Bun. Yes. They're a bunny boy or a bunny girl. Yeah, it's a pun on Oyasumi Pum Pum. Sorry, Soup, you wouldn't know. Oyasumi Pum Pum is a famous manga for being one of the most depressing and messed up mangas ever, despite having fairly simple and tame art. It's the story that's messed up. Like, just completely psychotic. It's a really good story, but it's like dark and heavy.
Focus. Release.
I appreciate everyone stopping by. It's nice to see so many people here. Pretty much, the reason I stream is so that I can actually play Final Fantasy XIV. Because otherwise I'll feel guilty. My brain will be like, why aren't you working on videos? Why aren't you creating? Why aren't you making stuff? Why aren't you working? Why aren't you earning money? Yada, yada, yada. And
Away with you.
if I can make money while streaming, great. If I never make a dime streaming, I don't care. As long as I can stream and have fun, I'll be content. Hey Max, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Do you know MMOs at all, Max? Have you played other? Do you have experience with other MMOs? '14 is more like SWOTOR in the fact that it's more story-driven than gameplay-driven. The gameplay is fine. Don't get me wrong. I like the gameplay. But you can basically play the majority of this game as a solo play. Someone described it once as an RPG MMO instead of an MMORPG. If that makes sense.
Away with you.
And the nice thing is, I've actually done a video on this. There are a bunch of different classes in the game, so pick what role you want to do. Do you want to be melee DPS like I am right now on my ninja? Do you want to be kind of a ranged person, stand back and kill stuff? Yeah, it's really cool. Like, you don't have to... There's a little bit of playing with others that you'll need to do every once in a while. For example, every single core... There are dungeons that are tied to the main story. Every single dungeon that is tied to the main story that's not considered an optional dungeon, you can run with NPCs. These people right here are NPCs. These are characters in the game. This is Alphino. He is a voiced main character. This is Lise. She is a voiced main character. This guy's kind of a nobody. Like, but he's got a name. So, like, these are named characters in the game that you can play. The 8-man runs, there are some 8-man fights that are just one-off fights where you jump in, 8 people fight a boss, that's it, you're out. Those you don't need those you can't play with NPCs, but that's it. You literally jump in, do the big fight, and you're done. So, and when you start this game, you get this little symbol right here that's on my head. You see the little crown with the hammer? This means I am a mentor craftsman. That means if you have questions about any crafting aspect of the game, I'm here to help. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to ask questions, all that fun stuff. As a newbie, you get a cute little green, what's it called? Like a leaf. And you're referred to as a sprout. And sprouts are taken care of. Sprouts are walked through the game. Sprouts are forgiven when they make mistakes. Like, come in, chill, don't, just have fun, learn the game, don't get too mad at yourself. We'll help you out, okay? Because sprouts are the future. If you're toxic towards your sprouts, your game's gonna die. Now, you are expected to kind of learn how your class plays, so by the time you're max level, you kind of know how to play the game, but nobody expects perfection. That's ridiculous. Come on, this is a freaking casual goof off, let's have fun and hang out with our friends. Now, there is content that is not, so you have puggable content and non-puggable content. So the puggable content is basically every dungeon in the game, every raid in the game, even the 24-mans. You can trump in with a random group of people and reasonably expect to complete the content. Doesn't always happen, but like 99% of the time, I can jump into any dungeon in the game, complete the dungeon. I wipe maybe on 10 to 15% of runs, ever. Yeah, it's a really totally positive atmosphere. It's great. Now, that being said, there are ultimates and savages and extreme dungeons, and those are not for the faint of heart. Those are hardcore. You need to do your research, you need to study before you come in and do them. I don't run those because I don't want to be stressed out when I'm playing a video game. I just want to come in, relax, and have fun. You know, and I know how to play my class. This guy you gotta watch out for. So they put some big scary puddles on the ground, and he's saying morbid advance, which means I'm gonna face this way, and he's gonna force me to go forward, forced march forward. There we go. So I just need to make sure I wasn't facing a puddle. But he's also got another one where it's forced retreat. See, now the puddles change places. Dark Knight is locked behind... DLC is the wrong word. It's story locked. So, you can start the game as a Lancer, okay? After this boss fight, I'll walk you through some stuff. Alright, is this going to be a retreat or... Retreat. See how it says morbid retreat? That means we're going to run away, so whatever direction I'm not facing, that's the direction he's going to send me, which is exactly where I wanted to go.
Feel the might of the Kraken.
Oh boy. And as the fight progresses, there's more and more bubbles. Okay, so you can start the game... Oh boy. Howie. You can start the game as what's called a Lancer. So there's several classes you can start the game with. All classes in the game are locked behind... There are some that are level capped, and you do need to buy the expansion to play, but you can play... What are the classes you can play without paying for free? Sage, Gunbreaker, Reaper, Dancer. There we go. We're gonna make it. Come on. Nope, didn't make it. Okay. Most of a level. Awesome. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go turn some stuff in. Let's repair because we're right here. Okay, so a lot of things in this game are locked. What's behind called the MSQ, or the main story quest. Okay, so you've got the main story, and I've completed it. Right up here it says main scenario quests completed. I'm done. I am waiting for the next expansion, which is coming out in about 2 months. So currently, you can play for free. You can play A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, the second expansion, and Stormblood, the third expansion. So every expansion they release, Heavensward released 3 classes, Stormblood released 2, Shadowbringers released 2, Dawntrail released 2, or Dawntrail is going to release 2, Endwalker released 2. So Gunbreaker and Dancer released in Stormblood. So you would have to buy the Stormblood expansion in order to play those. Okay? Except you don't really need to buy the expansion. You can just buy Dawntrail, and it'll give you all the other expansions and start with a monthly subscription. And oh, look, you've now got access to these. And then they're only locked behind leveling. So you need to be level 60 and own Dawntrail. If you're level 60 and Dawntrail, if you're level 60 and own Shadowbringers, you can instantly unlock Dancer and Gunbringer. Okay? Sage, same thing with Sage and Reaper. Those came with Endwalker, the newest expansion. You just need to be level 80, 70. You need to be level 70. 80, the new one is going to be Viper and Pictomancer. So the Painter class. You just need to be level 70 or level 80 and own Dawntrail. So as soon as the expansion comes out, you can pick up those 2 new classes, no problem. Okay? So, and all of those starting quests are just in like the main cities that anyone can go with. The problem is, Heavensward, the second expansion, the starting classes to become Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist. Yeah, Pictomancer's coming in the next expansion, yeah. So, to become Dark Knight specifically, all 3 of those classes are in. I'll show you the city. So, you've got Limsa, which is a starting city, New Gridania, which is a starting city, and Ul'dah, which is a starting city. So, if you were to start the game as a Lancer, at level 30, you get a quest to become a Dragoon. So, it's still the same class, but you just go, it's considered an advanced class. And this is only the case for the starting classes, the classes you can begin the game with at level 1. So, but the problem is, this is not one of the starting cities. You need to complete all of A Realm Reborn, all of the storyline quest, before unlocking the ability to go into this zone. Once you've done that, then you can become a Dark Knight. It's like the minute you walk into the city. Here, I'll show you. Where's the entrance? Okay, right there's the entrance of the city. Okay? So you come into the city. You're like, oh, You walk over and you attune yourself to the Aetheryte so you can teleport here whenever you need to. You then literally turn this way, go down this flight of steps, and right here is the NPC that teaches you how to be a Dark Knight. And then eventually, you can get yourself a cool-looking sword. Like this one. And stand guard. And look cool. But you can't start the game as a Dark Knight. So there's no classes locked behind, like, you're buying a whole expansion, which is hours and hours and hours and hours of gameplay. So is it locked behind a paywall? Yeah, kinda, but not like, go buy this class. You know what I mean? So it's only a matter of just paying for the game eventually, but you can get to Dark Knight for free. You never have to pay a dime, and you can get to Dark Knight all by yourself. And you can play the game all by yourself for the most part. Especially if you're leveling as a DPS. So here, I'll show you real quick. We're going to go do a level 90 dungeon. You know what? We'll do a leveling dungeon. Not as a tank. We're going to go as ninja. We're going to join. We're not actually going to go. 7-minute queue. Okay. We're going to switch over to Astrologian. Yeah. You can be every class you want. But I swapped to healer, and you saw how fast the queue was. But yeah, this is Disciples of the Land. These are your gatherers. Disciples of the Hand are your crafters. Tank, healer, melee DPS, physical ranged DPS, and magical ranged DPS. I did a video on YouTube about difficulty. Not so much of the role, because I find melee DPS to be difficult, just because I'm not a fan of the being up a boss's butt all the time. You can change it. You can change your job anytime, not in an instanced area. So, like, I'm in a city right now. It's a rest zone. I can't mount here, but I can pick up quests, I can talk to NPCs, I can sell stuff, yada, yada, yada. Oh, no. Alright. So the worst part about a lower level... So you can... I'm level 60-something on this character. On this class. But they dropped me down to level 40 so I could help this party out with its... I could help this lower level party out. Pretty cool. Not a big deal. I'm going to stand on top of you. Healers don't get their AoE abilities until 45. At least I've got my hot. So, a melees do a ton of damage. Like, just a straight up ton of damage. But, you're always jumping in and out of mechanics. You gotta run away all the time. which is fine, but it's still kind of annoying. Everyone DPSs, even healers. That's what you see me doing, but most healers have a pretty easy rotation. It's literally dot. You put a dot on the target, you do an AoE spam, or you just hit him with your single target damage spell. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Max. Yeah, always happy to answer your questions about Final Fantasy XIV. Boss fight. Another warrior. I'm about to level. I'm not gonna level Astro again. Oh, it's just this one. And we're going to dot this guy up. And just lay the smack down a bit. Is that? Oh, nice. Holy cow. We're going at this for 1 hour chat. Not bad, not bad. We're doing okay. Oh, you spat at me, you jerk. Love having so many people stop by. Always good to see people. here. Ooh, pink. Retro game? Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. For the Super Nintendo. I've gone back and replayed Chrono Trigger, and don't get me wrong, I love Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is phenomenal. But after going back with the nostalgia glasses off, Chrono Trigger is not as good as I remember it. Gameplay is a little bit monotonous because eventually you're going to get the best combo in the game, which is, if I remember right, it's Frog, Chrono, and what's her bucket? What the hell is she called? The cave woman, cat girl. If I remember right, it's purple in blue out. Boss fight's so hard. The one Unreal game. Unreal Gold. Oh yeah, the OG Unreal game, yeah. I had several friends that used to participate in Unreal tournaments. Yay, we did it! Oh, this fight's such a pain in the butt. Alright, you get it. Greed. Greed. Yeah, he's a big pain in the butt. And he just does so much damage. I'm gonna head here. But yeah, I had friends that used to play UT like at pro level years and years and years ago. I never wanted to do video games like professionally. I never wanted to dedicate the time. I also didn't have a PC of my own until like the 2000s. But started playing WoW around 2005, and that was all I needed. I didn't need... I never enjoyed first-person shooters and Twitch gaming or anything like that. I enjoyed Doom, but Doom was more about the story than anything else. Holy crap, all this stuff I need to turn in. Yeah, I never got into Guild Wars 2. '14 is very beginner friendly, and you can play it on PlayStation 4 or 5 if you want to. You don't have to play it on PC. I prefer PC, but yeah, it's actually surprisingly, from what I've been told, surprisingly intuitive. I enjoy it. Here, I do want to... I'm not going to scare you. The current raid tier is a bit rough. I will say that. It's not impossible. You can do it, but expect to die a few times every single time you run it. Alright, so we haven't quite made it there. We've only leveled up one class right now. We're going to go back to Ninja. And this is a cheat that I learned recently. We're going to do some PvP. They still do occasionally make some anime, but, I mean, everyone's like, oh my god, I want this to be an anime. And I'm like, no, just because it's a good video game doesn't mean it's going to be a good anime. Most Final Fantasy anime are garbage. There is one good Final Fantasy anime, and that was the one that took place at the end of, after Final Fantasy VII. The one where Cloud fought Sephiroth inside of a building as it was falling apart, and they were cutting buildings apart while smacking each other. So we're queuing up as a ninja. Yeah. It's almost like, well, different genres translate better. Manga into anime? Okay, not a big deal. Oh, look at that. We swapped over to Scholar. You know what? I think we have enough DPS. We're going to go Black Mage. I want that mount. I don't have the $30 to buy that mount. $25. That mount is so cool. So I'm a max level character right now. I can no longer earn XP because I'm max level. But what the heck is that? I queued up as a ninja, so all my XP is a ninja. Yeah, you can get all kinds of mounts. So I'm in a chair. Someone else is in a chair. There's a moon. How far are we pushing, ladies and gentlemen? Alright, alright. Push here. Goodbye. Not gonna happen today. That's what I thought. Let's go ahead and nuke you there, buddy. Yeah, let's do that. Goodbye. Oh, hello, little Dark Knight. Goodbye, little Dark Knight. Oh, hello, little Dark Knight. Oh. I died. And PvP is especially crazy. Well, at least this version of PvP is, because it's 3 teams of 24. There's 72 people running around being crazy. It's a lot of fun. Has this one been taken yet? Oh, too bad. Boo, I don't want red to win. I'm not gonna make it. Ah. That's what I thought, bitch. Their whole team to take me down. I don't think we're gonna win this one, but I'm having fun nuking people, so that's all that matters. If I wanted to win, I'd probably go healer, but I wanted to just nuke shit. We got more people messing with us. Hello, little Dark Knight. Goodbye, little paladin. That's what I thought. This one's gonna be a fight. Maybe not. Maybe not. Are we pushing him back far enough? Oh, there's a dragoon. Oh, there's a samurai. Yeah, bring it. Let's go. Me and you. Let's go. That's what I thought. So currently I'm a black mage, which means, I mean, you played Final Fantasy before, you know what black mage means. Black mage is brutal. Black mage hits like a truck. Black mage is the squishy. So let's do this. Got it. Oh ho ho. They're fun. They're fun. But they are like, you are the glass cannon. Like, there is no other way to describe this class. You are the glass cannon. You have the least hit points. Like that. See, I just got wrecked. But it was funny. Oh, this one's gonna be rough. That's right, bitches. Ha 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 ha. That's what I thought. Oh, love it. Love it. There's just so much to click on. There we go. Come on. And now he's out of range. That's okay. We are going to start getting assaulted, and that's okay. Don't overextend. Don't overextend. Fall back. Let them have that. Let them have that. We're going to fall back. I'm going to wait for the next batch. That one's ours. Oh boy. A little Dark Knight. Oh, god damn it. And sometimes their whole team just shows up and there's not much you can do about it. Except for try to buy time. Oh, whoever takes this one's probably going to be in the lead. Let's try to prevent them from taking this one as long as possible. See, I just got owned. I don't even see what happened. I just died. Who's hitting me? Thank you. Oh my god, that one's still not claimed? Jesus. Holy cow, oof. Holy cow, I got owned. Alright, they finally got that one. This one's been a slugfest. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, this one. Come, little white mage. Oh, they got that one. Holy cow, this one's been neck and neck. Chat, this fight has not been pretty. gosh, we won. Whew. Hellfrog medium? Shugihiko. Alright, awesome. No, let's commend you. You did great. Oh, that was brutal. That was a lot of fun. So, yeah, we leveled up on Ninja. See? We weren't even playing Ninja. And let's go... See, Ninja 62. That means I need only 28 more levels to go. And we're down to 130 levels total. So that's 2 levels that we got today, chat. So let's go to... So what have we done? We've done the front line. We've done the main scenario. We've done a leveling dungeon. We've not done an expert dungeon, and I kind of want to do that. So we're going to go ahead... do a raid. I haven't healed a raid in a while. One minute, chat. It's time for a drink. Oh my gosh. So I've been having tooth pain. And to help numb the pain, I have a drink. Something that most adults enjoy. Okay. Whew, that feels better.
So, you are resolved to face me. Come, children of man. Bend the knee. Tremble before my divinity.
Whoa, I think we're here safe.
Behold the virtuosity of the builder.
Blood for the blood lily. And there's the hammers. Time to become a glare mage. Alright, alright. This hammer's going this way. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. We're good. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna get zapped. Yep. Oh, you already got him. Thank God. Very nice, very nice.
It's too late to make mercy.
There we go. First boss down. We're in C, so we're going to check treasure chest C. We need that, actually. Read. It's one of the few we don't have. Interesting.
The builder has been made to yield.
Intriguing. Then the destroyer should take your measure.
After you have provided my servant with some sport.
Appreciate everyone that stopped by today. I really do. Ooh.
Ahead stands a statue I have fashioned for our contest.
Okay, so he summons these big two giant things, and we just need to see which one he feeds energy into. He's feeding energy into red. We need to be on the blue side. Yeah, you almost got smashed. That would be a dead tank.
Wandering star, descend and destroy.
Okay, where is this falling?
Keep a reverent distance.
Got him? Alright.
Can you predict your own undoing?
I appreciate everyone that stopped by to check out the chat. I really do. I like having so many people here. It's nice. Nice to have that. This is one of the level 90 raids. And normally you run away from these, but this one's a little weird.
Most impressive.
There we go, boys and girls. There we go.
Come, mortals.
Ah,
Enter my
didn't
realm,
mean to do that.
if you dare.
Agreed. There we go. Heaven of Fire. Love to see it. Oh, big lions. Nice. I might have been a little excessive there, Chad. in 2 minutes. That's too much effort.
Rend in hand, in fire woven. In your wake leave naught uncleansed.
We ain't stretching out yet, chat. Okay, now, where is she going? She's gonna leap,
Is it just a mirage? Or something more?
and anyone she jumps behind is gonna get pushed out. See, it blew it away. And here is a safe spot to stand.
I quite warmed to you.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Oops. That's two.
Let there be fire.
Okay. Where's she going?
Raging flames dance upon the wind.
I think she's gonna do the triangle thing next. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong.
None can escape the inferno.
You guessed right. And then we want that side, and then that side. Okay. Howie.
This will burn. A gift of flame shall
Done.
fires burn.
All right, not bad. Creed. Lilibus, I need you. Go take your meds, and then come to me. Yeah, get him out of here. Water, please. Just water, no ice. Come here. Thank you.
Witness to our might. Will you be able to comprehend?
Excellent, boy, son. Good job, Lily. Where's your brother? Such a long fight, chat.
The flames of the abyss consume all. Suffering awaits.
I think I did pretty good that time. I only got hit twice. Usually I get like 5 or 6. Wait, which way are your lasers going? Oh my gosh, that was annoying.
Will you weather my trial?
I don't think we're even going to get to phase 3. Knock on wood.
We have only just begun.
Dun, 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 dun. Have you... I don't know what program you're using, but the way Cute Stuff will do it when we do, like, seasonal anime reviews is I'll go in and grab the trailers for every single anime that I'm going to be talking about, because I post mine before the anime start airing. Yeah, that'll do it. But if I'm talking about, are you talking about a whole ton of anime, like a new anime for every single media? Because that's 90 different anime. Or are you talking about like 10 or so? Oh, yeah, I got an alt card. Yes, let's go. No. Did I not get a frickin' son of a bitch? Do we push Warrior or Astro? We go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back, chat. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I'm getting all sweaty. Oh, what? What? Still not enough? Oh, crap. All right, let's do this. Oh, sorry, I'm going to need some more medicine, chat. Pain flare up. Okay. That's better. Vodka for pain management, right, Pi? Oh, that's right. You live in a civilized country where if you've got tooth pain, you can just go see a dentist. What? We got Ninja. Let's go Astro. Not exactly my favorite class. No, we got 2 levels today. That's... Is that what we want to do? We could do 3 tomorrow. We did 2. We did... Warrior and Ninja. Oh, we got quite far in Warrior, actually. Alright, so... I mean... Yeah, why not? Let's go do a level 90 dungeon as a white mage. No, let's not. Let's... Do I want to? These guys are so cute. I don't want to just level. Let's level then. Let's go Astro. Equip. Let's go Dungeon. Stormblood. Doma. Oh boy. Oh, we can do this. Oh boy. All right. We got this, chat. Okay. Love this. Let's kick butt, chat. Creed. Creed. 3.
Rip and tear! Boom! We go together! Die, die, die! Die, die, die! We go together!
I rolled a 1. Typical. And we gained 3 levels, chap. So, we've got, what, 22 to go for Astro? Let's go here. 129 levels to go, chat. Not bad. 129 levels to go. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's go to Kugane. All right, chat. Not bad. Not bad. Step out of the rain. Now let's get ourselves some more pain medication. Look, if you're a kid, you shouldn't be doing this. Adults gotta do what adults gotta do. And we're just working on Astrologian Quest. It's important to do these class quests. Well, that was fun. Ugh. Paranormal chaps, probably. Dork. Oh, you silly boy. Where are we going back? Silly boy. Ah. Teeth. Pain. We're just headed over here now, aren't we? There it is, Kugane Tower. No thank you. I don't feel like doing jumping puzzles today. Maybe from editing at a faster pace, I'm getting clips from several anime and have to rewatch scenes of them afterwards. Ah, yeah. When you're like, oh, this scene, I need to keep watching this because it's really funny. I get it. Like, I just did a video on a manga that I really enjoyed reading, and went back and reread the whole manga. Fortunately, it was only 27 chapters, but got 17 chapters in and went, no, I'm just going to finish it. There's of all three. No. Render the seal permanent. They spilled living blood to complete the ritual. They damned a soul to eternity without peace, so the magic will not fade. Someone grabbed his cousin and left no notes to the right, so he didn't wish this knowledge to fall in the wrong hands. Yeah. No, I can see that. Cute stuff is helping me keep a roof over the house, over our heads. So ideally, I'd love to be paying her, but in reality, she is helping us make ends meet with her editing. Any additional money she gets from editing on the side, though, is hers. And I'm actually working on a video right now where I'm talking about the importance of getting yourself an editor. And I don't think cute stuff would be that unreasonable for you as far as editing goes. If you're wanting shorter clips, it might be more expensive. But the biggest thing is going to get you is time. You know, you're going to have, like you've said before, you coming up with the idea for the video, scripting it, doesn't take you that long. You're probably looking at, what, 3, maybe 4 hours? You could knock out one of these in an afternoon. I mean, if you spend a bit more time on the video, especially since you're usually talking about video anime that you've watched recently, if you were to spend more time on it, you could probably go like 10, 15 hours and make yourself a longer video, 20, 30-minute video. But then that's going to be that much more expensive to pay an editor for because there's going to be so many anime they're going to need to watch to get the clips for, All right, we are 68 Astrologian. We're almost to 70. Let's... let's queue up here. And while that's queued up, I can work on a script. I should probably reach out to Dakota and ask what a fair price would be. Put the umbrella away. We're gonna go back to mist. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing. I've seen you spend days working on gathering clips and all that stuff. And I just have to wonder how much faster it would be is if you gathered a whole scene. Go ahead and record the whole scene. And then just splice out what you need while creating another layer in your editing file. And just have that be like a hidden layer that's not seen. And that way you know when... Ooh. You know that the scene you pulled out's already done. So you can just go back and pull it again. Because for the most part... I don't know about you, but I only like to pull clips from like the first or second episode of a currently airing anime or a recently aired anime. So that way I'm not spoiling anything, you know? We got 5-minute queue? That's not bad. I'm just trying to come up with ways to help you save time. Because that's the way Cute Stuff does it. And Cute Stuff's able to knock out... I mean, she can knock out a 7-minute anime video with a bunch of clips, like Thursday's video. I had 17 clips, but each clip was only like 2-3 seconds. And then I want to say about 35... manga pages? True. True. You're not really going to spoil that. That's true. I mean, if you're just doing it for fun, then it's not a big deal. But I'm just trying to help you have some more free time. If you're doing it as your hobby, like this is what you enjoy doing and you want to keep doing it, by all means. Yeah, there's that. Nice. Very cool. Howie. Ugh. Oh. Oh, what time is it? 8:44. Do we want to go late tonight? Not really. We'll just stick to it for 3 hours. That's exciting. Oh. Oh, I'm super proud of myself. I have all videos for next week are done. Everything. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All 7 videos are ready. Well, good luck with that. I hope you do get your video out on Friday. Oh, what else do we have going on tonight, chat? Sprint. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm actually replaying Final Fantasy IV right now, and I just fought this guy. One, two, three. Of course not. Typical. That's okay. Shit happens. There we go. Now that is tempting. You know what? Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick before we call it a night. Reaper. Leggies. Armor. Reaper. Legs. Yes. Equip. What? Okay, and now... Wait, can we crit in them? Meld. Nope, capped on crit. Skill speed. And determinate. Let's just do double skill speed. I don't remember if I've done it or not. I might do it just tomorrow then. We'll see. I might stream tomorrow, chat. I haven't decided yet. Quick arm. Meld. Quick arm. Meld. Oh, okay, not sequels, not remakes. Just a new anime. Let's check out. Can't count Kaiju number 8. There's no way it's considered a sleeper hit because it's a fucking Shonen Jump and it's hype as shit. Sequel, remake, sequel. I don't think enough people are talking about Loser Ranger. Newgate and Living Life as a Hero have been extremely disappointing. Yeah, I think the Sentai one, the Ranger one. What's it called? I've heard good things about Remonster recently, but yeah, Go Loser Ranger is my pick. I don't think that's so much a sleeper because a lot of people were hyping it up and it's like the cute little waifu, not harem, but it's the fantasy cinnamon roll romance that a lot of people have been wanting for a while. So, although, have you seen the trailer for Magical Girl and the Evil Lieutenant Used to Be Enemies, or whatever the fuck it's called? Hang on, if you haven't... Before you go, I want to share that real quick. Let's go. is. Hang on. Let me mute this. Okay. Let's go here. I've heard good things about that one. Let's go here.
私、三森と申します。三森白夜です。中学卒業とともに一人暮らしを始めて、今はバイトと施設の手伝いと
仕事だ、白夜。
魔法少女を掛け持ちしています。
No. Better. Bones is doing a magical girl enemy to lovers rom-com. Like, this cast. So apparently it was manga originally. Author died. Like, suddenly passed away before they had a chance to finish the story. And, like, this cast... Mayuko's doing the music. Like, it's Bones. Like, oh, the Jellyfish team. Oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and bring music back. Close. Let's go Ethernet. Let's go there. Gotta change my skirt, chat. Gotta change my batteries, chat. But this is gonna be it. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We've got 3 levels today. We are quite happy. Legs. There we go. They look adorable. Let's change the glasses out. Let's go. Cancel. You know what? Yes. Why do I have ash gray dye? Where's my snow white dye? There we go. Put you away. All right, chat. It's been a lovely evening. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. There is. All right. I tapped the wrong thing, chat. Alright, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you. Be nice. I'm gonna watch Hovia for a little bit and then probably call it a night. It's late. Okay, it's not really late, but let's go.
As well, while I wait. And then is the... Trying to see if it's good quality. I guess so. Is my lighting okay? Yo, Dayton! Hello, my friend. How you doing? How's your alt leveling going? I hope that you're good. It's so good to see you. I freaking love that sound too. God, that every time I hear it, I'm bumping for real. Thank you. You beat me to it, Riley. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I appreciate you bringing your community in.